Yo, I'm back again. Y'all already know what the time is. Another a double upload. So recently, just got done watching Review Tech USA 2. Welcome back, Rich. I'm glad Review Tech USA is back. I missed that channel. Let's go ahead and clear that out now. When you advertised or told that the original Review Tech USA is going away, and you became rich tomorrow, and uh, LSMR, Tech LSMR, and now Review Tech USA 2. Welcome back. I'm glad you're back. I watch your videos every day. Back in the past, but beside the point. So Rich from Review Tech USA 2 said that in the future, actually no, not in the future, coming now, process now, we're gonna start renting compute power hardware. Let you sit that in. Let that sit in for a minute. We are going to rent HP computers or computers period, hardware and software. Like the GPU and graphics card, all that stuff. We're gonna rent them, not own them, rent. And it's already happening right now, literally right now. If you go to HP Hewlett Package, one of the companies that I do like, one of the companies that my family like to have because they good stuff. Is now renting gaming PCs. Go from the base model all the way up to the high graphic end model laptop with the colorful keyboard and all the RAM and everything you needed. It starts off from like, I think it was $50, $60, $30 a month, something like that for the base. But the high end one is $129, $130 a month. Okay. So instead of us owning our PCs and graphics cards and GPU power and all that good stuff, we renting them now. Jeff Bezos also stated that the future of gaming, the future of gaming is renting games. So we're going backwards in time to the days of Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, any other video gaming rental services. We're going back in time to rent our movies, rent our games, rent our hardware, just like what's that? Not data center, but I got the name of that rental center place. I forgot the name of I think it is rental center. Yeah, rental center. Where you rent DVDs, TVs, gaming consoles, stuff like that. You rent them. So we going back in time and renting the hardware, renting the software, compute power for these high-end corporate greed. I'm trying to say a certain word, but I can't pronounce it or think it at the moment. Oligarchs, that's what I'm trying to say. So instead of saying, for example, you spend $1,200 on your laptop, now, the $1,200 you spent on your laptop, or $1,300, $2,000, or you spent on your computer, you can't keep that. So Rich did a comparison on how much in a year of time. So you're paying $130 for 12 months. For 12 months, that's $1,500. That's $1,500. That's enough. That's basically the equivalent to whatever money you would actually save up and pay for down payment for a car, or a down payment for a house, or a down payment for furniture, or something like that in that nature, right? Or partially a down payment for, or your rent for your home or your apartment. So why are we doing this? Why? I know why, because the oligarchs, the billionaires, the corporations, they want money. They want more money out of you. So they're already harvesting everything for the data for AI. Thanks a lot to Microsoft and all the ChatGPT knockoffs and stuff like that. You get all the AI information served up in the data center. So you bought up all the RAM. So now RAM is expensive as hell to buy. And now buying up all these computers, like, hey, we're gonna rent them for you for this much price. Since we making them, we can rent them to you. So when you get done, or you done with the time, and all the information you got on your hard drive for that PC, you gotta have to delete it, and or just send it back, and we just keep all your data. And we make sure. And I hate this word. I hate this fucking phrase, because what happened with my Verizon phone, but that's beside the point. I'll get to that maybe another video, whatever. But this rest assured we're gonna delete your information. Rest assured we're gonna wipe the data. Rest assured we're gonna wipe everything you had on that laptop so we could give it to somebody else. Rest assured that's not gonna fucking happen. Rest assured your data will be compromised. Rest assured somebody's gonna use your personal information or whatever you got on that rent desktop, rent laptop, for blackmailing, crimination, or something else in totally line of area I do not want to peep in and or go to, since I know now that this whole world, not country, world is run and controlled by PDFs. And I'm not talking about the document program file. I'm talking PDFs, which is really fucked up. So, hey, Jeff Bezos, since you said it, it's happening. Oh yeah, people who like to do Amazon gaming and don't know what the fuck happened to your game on Amazon. Well, because of Jeff Bezos and eliminating Amazon gaming, everything is now rent. So no Amazon gaming. Amazon gaming has been discontinued. I really didn't use Amazon gaming like that. I had Star Wars Old Republic on my computer, but I didn't run it because I know how slow it was until I started moving some data. And I'm like, oh, it got a little bit faster now. Yay. Besides the point. What I'm saying is, we do not need to pay we don't need to pay or work our asses off for our hard-earned money that we make every week or every 2 weeks, if you're a content creator, every month, or whatever in that nature of sorts. We do not need to have more renting services to keep us broke, to keep us not having money in our pocket. Hell, the economy is already bad. Certain places, certain areas, certain cities, certain states, they are not getting paid $20 an hour, $30 an hour. They're not even up past or at the minimum wage, or not minimum wage, it's not up or past the market of living, because our living situations is increased. Rent increase, groceries increase, buying a car increase, everything we getting increased. Third party people, what we getting that stuff from third parties or used cars or anything like that, that's increased because of the tariffs and all this extra shit. So why do we need more renting? Why we need more stuff that we want to own for rent now? Again, hop on a Hewlett Package, HP.com, and check out the new stuff. Check out their new websites, well, their new product. And I guarantee it, you're gonna see something like that. If not that, look it up on Google. I'm not gonna give you all the information. Y'all look it up. Do some research, do some footwork, and see what the heck's going on. You be glad that you actually did your own self a favor on finding out what's really going on. Don't take my own word for it. Look it up. It's all out here on the internet. But see, the thing is, these folks don't want you to pay attention. That's why they distracting you with more stuff coming out of nowhere, with more things to distract you with. So stuff like the Discord video I just uploaded, they not gonna tell you, or they gonna tell you, but then later on it's something totally different. They throwing misinformation. Hey, it's about kids, safety, kids, this, that, and the other. So yes, they trying to use some flashy pop words to make you think, oh, it's not that bad. It's actually good. I like it. But within the deep frames of that terms and conditions, you actually agree to, hey, you agree to this, or you agree to that. You agree to this also, since you never read the terms and condition list, even though it's so fucking long. Do not know why it's so long, but it's so long. So it got some clauses somewhere in there that you don't know about. So yeah, the future's bleak. Everybody hate it, and people who enjoy it now, enjoy while you can. Since I grew up in the 90s, since I didn't have a lot of technology, since I'm one of the master OGs of technology, since millennials did grew up in technology since 90s or like early 90s. No, late 90s, early 2000s, I meant to say. Since we grew into technology, the millennial kids and some Gen Xers are the grandfathers and grandkids, or the grandmasters of the internet, if you could say, because we had old school flip phones that have internet built into, we know and remember about. First day, day one computers, Windows 98, Windows 95, Windows 96, 95, 96, 94, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, the XP, the Vista, the 7, 8, the 10 days, which Windows 10.1 and Windows 10 really kind of messed up my computer. Still good, but it make it run slow. I do want to go back to like Windows 7 or Windows 8 on my computer to make everything back fast again, but that's beside one whole nother thing for a whole nother time. And the Windows 11 situation, Barco, and all this shit. So yeah, since I know what's going to happen, I'm flipping back to my old days, young days. Not always on the phone, not always on, phone for entertainment and, business or look at information, but like gaming and stuff, since we got hackers on games and hackers online. We got hackers basically everywhere now. I'm flipping back like I was back in the 90s. So kind of, yes, I am retiring and leaving gaming and technology, period, but at the same exact time, not. Because like my iPhone, for example, it's a lot of money, and why do I need to increase increase my payment on my phone for another iPhone that's coming out in the next next 10 months? Next 10 months. Next 10 months from now. Or no, 11 months. Because we already got January, we're about to go into March. So we go ahead and say 10 months from now. that's coming out in like in 10 months or next year sometime, or a new Apple Watch, even though I kind of do need a new one, but I do like my Series 9. So yeah, instead of buying a whole new watch, I'm just getting my battery replaced in that. Boom, guess what? I'm still keeping the same hardware. Still keeping the same hardware on my phone. Just long enough I take care of it. Change the battery out. I'm good. So there's some tips on trying to save some money if y'all don't want to move on. If y'all got like a new Android or old Android that's still good, that's still up to date and stuff, hey, keep that junk also. Just replace the battery. If something bad happened to it, like screen damage, whatever, go ahead and get it replaced. Learn how to replace it yourself. Save some extra money also. I mean, shoot, we got ways to make money. We got ways to save money. You just got to do it yourself. Other than that, I'm out. Welcome to the future of everything, of technology, where you don't own shit, you rent shit. This is Making Son of Z, Brandon, JW23, signing out.